In 2006, a group of students came back from South Africa, and they were so deeply touched they felt committed to do something to give back. They didn't want the story to end in the plane. And so two students came to me with the idea of creating an event called Aid to South Africa, with the idea that they would have an event to raise both finances and educational awareness based on what it was they saw, an opportunity to share stories and impact other lives. In its 9th year, Aid to South Africa has grown to places that we never dreamed possible. Members of the community now flood the campus to be able to experience the opportunity of seeing what an informal settlement looks like, or to be able to see the kind of equipment that's needed to be able to feed 6,000 school children each day with a cup of soup, or to be able to see the inspiration of leaders who run HIV/AIDS orphanages. This is a completely student-run event, and students plan all year long to come up with educational exhibits and opportunities to reach out and try to raise funding that will ultimately support different philanthropic groups that we have a sustained connection with during our travels to South Africa. The groups, Sparrow's Village and Nikosi's Haven, are 2 HIV/AIDS orphanages. A third is Help Ministries Soup Kitchen, which has a commitment to feed 6,000 elementary school students a cup of soup on a daily basis. One of the pieces that makes me proudest about working with the Honors College and the international study that we do is that students at Westchester make a commitment that Honors International Studies does not end when the plane touches down in New York City. That actually is a beginning.
Abanye bakholelwa ngokuthi kwenye indoda kubonwa abafana thina sithi akunjalo asibambisane ngosomhlelo ngoba-ke inxeba lendoda lihlekwa wena ngosomhlelo usuku umhleko lemuntu alihlekwa thina sikholelwa njalo wena nongakholwa njalo.
One of the unique pieces to the kind of projects that honors students from Westchester do in South Africa involves what we like to call interpersonal engagement. It's not seeing an exhibit, it's getting to talk to and get to meet and know another person. And by spending time with someone else, listening to their stories, and finding out what challenges they have and how they've been able to find triumphs in their life, their stories are so inspirational and give us a sense of courage and hope in our own lives, so that when we face challenges, we can gain strength from people who have been so courageous to face challenges that we can't even begin to fathom. It's the interpersonal engagement piece that I think is so incredibly important, because that really makes us distinctive. So many international service projects go and involve really good quality work, but they're using physical labor to build something. That's certainly fine, but for honors students who are blessed with an intellectual curiosity, the idea that you can use intellectual service through building relationships, and the term we use for this is interpersonal engagement. Taking the time to really get to know someone else, to really listen to their story, and to have a true face to put on a social problem like poverty, hunger, or HIV/AIDS.
What's your name?
Hey,